Hello everyone and welcome back to Tashkin House. Today I'm going to take you guys thrifting and we are going to explore some amazing antique shops in Santa Fe. I am so excited to take you there. That is one of my favorite places to go and see. So let's hop into today's video. First things first, we are heading out on a road trip to Santa Fe. I absolutely love this city and try to visit as often as I can. The last time I was here was in June of 2023, and of course, I had to stop by the Raven, one of my favorite spots. I love everything about this place, so here are some photos to give you a sneak peek inside. If you ever find yourself in Santa Fe, New Mexico, it is definitely worth a visit, I promise you. But this time I wanted to switch things up and see what else was out there. So instead of stopping at the Raven, we set out to explore some new places. Our first stop was a Goodwill. I have never gone thrifting in Santa Fe before, so I was so excited to check it out and see what I could find. But as soon as I walked in, I immediately noticed some of the prices were unusually high. While browsing, I found an item without a price tag and asked an employee about it. To my surprise, they pulled out their phone and used Google search to determine the price right in front of me. So if you love thrifting like I do, keep that in mind. If you ever come across an overpriced item, there's a good chance they're using the same method to set their prices. This location had some incredible prints. When I go thrifting, I focus on finding timeless pieces rather than chasing trends. I look for items with a classic lived-in feel, pieces that have a story to tell and will stand the test of time while adding character to my space. I'm always drawn to wooden bowls, handmade pottery, and candle holders, just to name a few. I love taking my time to browse, knowing that hidden gems are always waiting to be discovered. Speaking of pottery, I absolutely love the shape of this piece. If only it had been a different color. I decided to leave it behind for someone else to enjoy, but you could easily give it a DIY makeover. I also stumbled upon these beautiful handmade cups, but unfortunately they were cracked and chipped, so I had to pass on them. That's the thrill of thrifting, though you never know what you might find or what might come home with you. If you're someone who loves antiquing and thrifting with a cup of coffee in your hands, then girl, we can definitely be friends. Our next stop was a thrift store called Thrifty Queens, and oh my goodness, you guys. I was not expecting to find so many amazing treasures inside. This was my first time visiting, and I was completely blown away by the selection. The owners are incredibly sweet, and if you're planning a trip to Santa Fe or if you live in the area and have not gone, I highly recommend stopping by as soon as possible. They've mentioned they're retiring, so if you get a chance to visit, do it before they officially close. This store is packed full with fantastic assortments of antiques, collectibles, books, artworks, and more. I'm really hoping to make it back before they close for good, but let me tell you, I felt like my eyes turned into hard eyes the moment I walked in. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. There are so many beautiful pieces, and it was hard to choose, but I wanted to be intentional about what I brought home. So, believe it or not, I kept it under control. And yes, I did pick up a few special finds, which I'll share in the haul. Our last stop for the day takes us to Rio Rancho. I decided to check out this particular Goodwill to see if I can find any hidden treasures inside. Thrifting is a journey. You will have your good days and bad days, but that's all part of the fun. Curating your home takes time and patience is key. When you know your style, it's easier to spot pieces that fit your vision. Plus, thrifting is an affordable way to bring in one-of-a-kind finds while also giving great pieces a second life and keeping them out of the landfills. I love shopping everywhere when sourcing pieces for my home. I try to avoid big box stores. Not that there's anything wrong with them, but if you want your home to reflect your unique style instead of mirroring trendy must-haves, it's best to seek out authentic pieces rather than mass-produced items made to look vintage. Sure, it takes time and effort to find these gems, but that's exactly what makes this journey so rewarding. It is now the next day. My husband and I decided to check out the new location of the Vintage Vault on Manal. They actually have two locations. The other one is in Nob Hills if you're interested. Since we have already been to the Nob Hill location, which I'm trying to say slowly so I don't get tongue-tied, we thought it would be fun to explore their newest spot. This location has amazing selections of mid-century, modern, antiques, vintage finds, and so much more. I absolutely love this curated booth. It had everything I adore. Crocs, whiskey jugs, you name it. I have such a weakness for stoneware and ceramics. They always get me. Let me know in the comments if you're just like me. While browsing, I spotted the cutest little picture, but I decided to leave it behind since I already have a couple at home. A few months back, I found a pair at the thrift store for just $6. So if you love these kinds of pictures, you can often find them in the antique shop at a reasonable price. And if you're patient while thrifting, you never know, you might just score one for a steal, just like I did. I ran into this beautiful croc and it was so pretty, but I decided to leave it behind. Now I'm kicking myself wondering if I should go back and grab it. What do you think? Should I go get it? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Next, we popped into another store before wrapping up our shopping day. I can't quite remember the name of this antique shop, but my husband immediately spotted these chairs. Normally, he loves to make me laugh by finding creepy dolls or something quirky to joke about. So I was definitely shocked when he got excited about these beautiful cane chairs. He's not usually the one to get excited about furniture, but when he does, I just knew I had to bring them home. So stay tuned for a future video where I give these gorgeous chairs a fresh new look. Before we dive in, I want to share with you guys that I have been slowly swapping my mass-produced items in our home. Since this is a brand new house, I feel like it needs more character. So I have been out sourcing, trying to find authentic pieces that are one of a kind. Now it is time for the fun part, and that is the haul. I did not purchase a lot, but what I did find is beautiful and old. So let's get started. The first stop we went to in Santa Fe was the Goodwill. And so the first two items that I purchased there, because I purchased 3 items at that particular location. And so the first two are these beautiful wooden bowls. I absolutely love wooden bowls. I keep them inside of our kitchen for when we are wanting to have a movie night. We can place our popcorn and our bowls and enjoy. So these are the first 2 items. My next item is this beautiful marble trinket container of some sort. I was drawn to it. It's so cute. I could put matches in here if I want and maybe a striker at the bottom, but I don't know because the tag is still on there and it's letting me know that this item was made in Italy. I don't know if you can see it, that's how old the tag is, but I thought this was so cute. Eventually, I will place this out on my coffee table. My husband's gonna build it. He just doesn't know that yet, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna have a coffee table. So I thought this was a good start. The next two items I wanna share with you guys, I did not record when I went in, but I still wanted to share these beautiful and special pieces that is dear to me. So the first item is this beautiful pottery that I purchased in Los Ranchos Antique Mall. I found this beautiful black pottery. It's very aged. Could be a jug or a pitcher, but I definitely brought that home. So I thought that was so pretty. The next item I'm going to share with you guys, I keep saying I'm not going to get any more of these, and the more I say it, I feel like I still get it. And that is this beautiful whiskey jug. I did not have this color, so I had to bring this one home. The vendor guy was there when I was browsing, so I got this for $10 in his booth. So I thought this was just too cool, even though I don't need any more whiskey jugs. But I purchased this one at Antiques and Things. Okay guys, I'm getting ready to share with you guys the last two items that I had to save the last, maybe best two for last. I feel like my whole haul is very special and unique that I feel like they will stay with me forever. So the last two items I want to share with you guys, it was at Thrifty Queen in Santa Fe. So the first item is this beautiful oil lamp. I thought this was just so cool and unique. The artist's signature is on the back. I've never seen anything like this, so I had to bring it home. Originally it was $15, but I paid $10, and I love this cute little lid. So cute. Hopefully you can see it, but you just slide it in and there you have it. And the last item I'm going to share with you guys, I also purchased at Thrifty Queen. This is pretty heavy, so Mama's got to use her muscles to pick it up. So give me 1 second. Okay, so the last item that I purchased is this 150-year-old Chinese rice jar. It's amazing. Hold on. Whew. This is a bigger, but I saw this, I fell in love with it. I love all the aged that is on this vessel. Hold on, see if I can pick it up. But see, all of that aged, and it had writing on, there we go. It had writing over here, so when I saw it, I was like, it looks like a V. Then I'm starting to see the letter N, and then I started seeing the number 2, and then I started seeing Z. And so that alone was very special because those are initials of my girls, and also I have two girls. And so I had to pick it up for that reason. And that wraps up today's haul. I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me today, taking you out antique shopping and thrifting. I hope I gave you plenty of inspiration and motivation to get out and explore finding new places to shop at. There's nothing wrong with Target or Pottery Barn or At Homes or Home Goods, just to name a few. But if you are truly looking for some authentic pieces, you got to get out there and hunt. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I am so glad that you stopped by. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for future videos. I thank you all for tuning in and watching, and I will see you guys next time.
Si tu savais tout ce que je veux donner pour toi, mon amour. Si tu...